Recording in progress.
So we go to e-commerce. When you talk about e-commerce, I'm not going to, these are just some about them, it's a note. So let me just explain what e-commerce is. When we talk about e-commerce, we're talking about a platform where buyers and sellers can have their contact via the internet. So there's transaction, there's exchange of goods and services via the internet. So that platform is called e-commerce. I think e-commerce is clear. So we just go to the advantages of e-commerce here. The opportunities of e-commerce to business and the opportunities of e-commerce to consumers. So we're going to start with the opportunities of e-commerce to business. The first one said, website can be used to promote the company and its product worldwide much more cheaply than other forms of marketing, for example, setting up shops in many countries. So the first opportunity, the first advantage of e-commerce is that it allows you, because it means you are using the internet. So it allows you to promote your product through your website. So that is e-commerce. So you don't have to open a shop, or you don't need a place to promote your product. So that means your product can be seen anywhere across the world. So you don't have to take your products to Dubai before they can see it in Dubai, because you have a website. Anyone in Dubai can simply just go to your website and see the product. That's an opportunity. The second one, orders can be taken over the internet and sent directly to the company warehouse for dispatch. So with e-commerce, you can make orders directly and you get it without any stress, because an order and it's online. The third one, consumers might be encouraged to purchase more products than they intended to by attractive and easy to flow websites. For example, giving links to other products that could be bought with the original purchase. So consumers, if they have to go to a shop to buy, they might buy just one product or two and move out. But through websites, they might get attracted to other products that the business is providing or showcasing through the website. So customers might buy more than what they intended to buy, which is an advantage for you. It increases your revenue as a business. The fourth one, businesses can also easily make online purchases of supplies and materials from other businesses. So there's also B2B with e-commerce. So that means you can also make orders via the internet for your raw materials without having to transport over to your customer or to your business or to your suppliers. So you can make your order because it's e-commerce. So you can buy from other businesses as customers can buy from you. Is it clear? So it's an advantage. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Selling online makes dynamic pricing much easier for businesses. For dynamic pricing, like I told you earlier, with social media, you can know the profile. You get to know the profile of customers. So that might allow you to charge different prices on different customers for the same product. I think it's clear.
Yes.
So the threats of e-commerce, before I go into the opportunities for consumers. So the threat of e-commerce to business. One, with so many businesses now offering e-commerce websites, competition between businesses is very high. So it is fierce now. It is competitive because all businesses are using the website. All businesses are using social media. All businesses are using websites. So it is not only your business that uses it. So other businesses are using it. So that means competition. It is highly competitive. So you might not even have that audience that you are seeking for, because there are other countless of websites. Website design must be very clear, attractive, and easy to operate. Website designs can be expensive and will often need to be updated, which will lead to further costs. So you have to update it every now and then. Aside that, it has to be attractive, clear.
Yes.
So these things are not things. If you have to do that, that means you have to do. Yours must be better than those of your competitors, and that means you have to spend more. So it is expensive.
Yes.
The third one, transport costs per product sold are likely to be higher than selling to traditional shops. So here, transportational cost. So each customer will make order that you have to supply them. So that means you might not you might be spending more on unit cost of transportation than if you are taking those products in bulk to a retail store. So in a retail store, you're taking it in bulk. So that means you are paying for the transportation once, and customers will buy from the retail store. But here, if you have to sell to individual customers, you might be spending more if you are supposed to be the one to deliver to them. So your carriage outward will be high. You get it?
Yes.
There's no face-to-face contact with consumers, so the business does not gain this useful market research feedback. So you don't have face-to-face conversation with them. You don't see them physically.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that they don't give feedback. They might give feedback.
Yeah, you might get feedback, but how are you sure the feedbacks are objective? You know, sometimes they might give a false feedback based on the fact that they have maybe a gift through the website. So they might not be giving the right comment. They might not be objective. You know, sometimes customers will be giving feedback based on the fact that they want to get some benefit from the company. So they make good comment, but they are not objective. You wouldn't know because you can't see them. It is through the eyes.
Yes, and body language.
Yeah, the body language is not there. So you wouldn't know if you are saying the truth. Yes. Consumers in most countries have the legal right to reject goods bought through e-commerce because they have not seen, touched, or worn the actual goods. Return can add to business costs. So if consumer returns the product, then it's on you because they have the right to return it because they have not physically touched it. So if it gets spoiled on transit, it is your own cost, not the customer cost. Yes. Do you get the point there? So that is another disadvantage. Although fewer shops may be needed, a large warehouse and efficient inventory control system are essential to fulfill customers' orders accurately and efficiently. So another problem is that you need a large warehouse. Because yes, so as you can always, as soon as customer order, you can give to them. So you have to invest on warehouse where you keep your stocks.
Okay.
So, and that is expensive.
Yes.
E-commerce is not suitable for businesses that sell personal services such as hairdressing. For products that you need the face-to-face contact, you can't use e-commerce.
You can.